Hi guys, Mike back again with part 2 of the Warhound Titan project log, video log. It's all been cleaned, it's all been deflashed and degated, and this is what you're left with basically. So we've got toes up here and toe joints, and vents and exhausts and sort of bits and bobs of purity seals and symbols. There's the princeps and servitors, there's door, there's the arm joints there, all of the pistons for the feet and legs, and there's the actual legs themselves. That's a ball of blue tack. That's not part of the Titan. I'm creating some poses to see what he's going to look like. And then over here we've got the larger pieces, the armour plating, the weapons at the top, and the body sections. Also de-warped the whole thing. I think this was the worst bit, so that's all sorted now, all straight and true, so that's pretty good. So what have I done this morning? Drilling, mainly drilling for magnets. So we're going to magnetise the body to the waist, so that's the front. So we've drilled a big hole in there. We're going to drop some 20mm magnets in there, probably a stack of 3 magnets. And then we'll put one magnet in here, and then because the top of this doesn't hit the top of this, that'll just pull together nicely. So that's what we're doing with that. That's 20 more magnets in there. And we've also done, we've taken off the little nubby bit off the arm joints. So what we're going to do is permanently glue the arm joint into the weapon. I'm not sure which way it goes really. Well, we'll work that out. So we're going to permanently glue that, and I'll glue JB Weld a 15mm magnet on top of here. And then on the undersides of here, I've just drilled this out slightly, bored it out to make it 15mm, just slightly over. And I'll glue 2 15mm magnets in there, so then all the weapons are magnetised. So that's that. What else have we done? We've started making some base work as well, which I'll show you briefly. This is some old basing that I had on a different base that I've kind of ripped up and salvaged. So what we're going to do is... Okay, so he's going to stand on this base, and this bit of terrain is going to go over that hole, and he's going to be kind of stepping up so that his foot, and I've drilled a hole in his foot, so his foot is going to be there with his toes kind of coming down the side of this bit of hill, and his back foot will be back here, and he'll be stepping up onto this rocky mound, and obviously there'll be loads of scenery and stuff. So what I've done, I've got a bit of 8mm threaded rod. Bit I had lying about. 8mm sort of seemed appropriate, and what I've done, I've countersunk a hole back here. So what I'm going to do is basically, so we're going to put a nut on and a washer and put that in there, and on the other side, because we've countersunk it, put another washer and the nut. And on this section the nut will just come true to the bottom of that threaded rod, and then this one will tighten up. So obviously that's going to be flat to the floor, so you can't see the top of that, but that'll all be glued. I'm going to put a load of epoxy in there to keep that sorted. So that's our pin basically. So then what we're going to do is we'll put our piece of terrain on there. Now this obviously, it looks a bit rubbish at the moment, but we're going to sort all that out. And then our foot will go on there. Oh, I don't think I've drilled a big enough hole for this foot actually. Might need to just make that a bit bigger. So we're going to put our foot on there. And then when our ball joint goes in here, so once I've glued this in, I'll drill up through the hole I've already made in the sole to accommodate more of this threaded rod. And I might cut this rod down a little bit further. So, but I might not, to be fair, because I think this leg will take it. So this ball joint will be in the recess there. I'll drill up and so this 8mm threaded rod will be holding the Titan in. And that's it basically. That's all I've done this morning. So next up I'm going to be JB welding magnets into various recesses, which will take a minute, and then I'm going to let that all go off overnight, and then kind of carry on with the rest of the build. So that's where we are. That's where we are for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next ones. Any comments, always greatly received, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers, guys.